everybody. Happy Friday. Hope you've had a very good week so far. Got a good workout coming at you. So for this one, you will need a towel and a chair or a bench if you're going to modify things. Okay, so let's go ahead and start it off with that warm-up. Let's go into some squats. And find something to hold on to. Let's go leg swings. And face the wall, lateral leg swings. And switch. Lateral. Come on out, let's go head circles. Switch directions. That right arm comes across. Up overhead. Left arm comes across. And up overhead. Alrighty guys, we got a good one planned today. Gonna start it off with station 1. Gonna give you some options here. That first station, we have done it before. It's a wide squat to narrow squat. Okay, so option 1 that I'm doing right now is hopping into that narrow, then hopping out to the wide. Remember with the squat, my chest stays upright. Okay, so when I'm squatting, I'm not coming forward, but I'm thinking like there's a string pulling my head through the ceiling as I stand. Okay, want to make sure you remember that as you go in to that narrow squat so that it doesn't end up looking like this. Okay, option 2 will be wide, stand all the way up, step in, narrow. Okay, if you don't want to jump. Then option 3, seated, will be wide kick, step in, narrow kick. Still working those quads, the front of our legs. All right, we are up in 3, 2, 1. Let's get it started. Remember, totally fine not to jump. You can step. Geez, my legs are already burning. Gonna be a good Friday. You are halfway, guys. You got 10. In 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Shake it off. Station 2. Got that single leg RDL. Okay? So, might want to find something to hold on to. One leg stays down. Hinging at the hips. Driving through that planted leg as I stand. Okay? We'll go 30 on one side, 30 on the other. For these, remember I want my body to stay flat like a board as opposed to breaking and kicking. Okay, a little bit of balance work here. as well. So if you want to just hover, okay, and try to do it without holding on, feel free to. All right, 30 seconds through, we will switch. If you're gonna do this seated, we'll go leg curl. Remember, this exercise is to work our hamstrings and glutes. So that leg curl will still do that squeeze on your way in, and we'll switch halfway through. We ready? In 3, 2, 1, go. Remember, if you want to work your balance here, just hover over something. Don't actually hold on, but have it there in case you need it. You are halfway. Go ahead and switch sides. We'll give those legs a break after this. You're going to be wishing for legs soon, I'll tell you that. You got 10. 3, 2, 1. Nice work. Go ahead and grab that towel. Gonna go into some arms. Give those legs a break. Going into a bicep curl to press. Remember, like we talked about last time, anytime we're using the towel, you want to keep tension. Okay, what I mean by that is I'm pulling that towel apart as I curl, as I press, and then still as I come down and release. Always tension on the towel, okay? If that overhead position is a little bit iffy for you, we're gonna curl and then press out, okay? Working our biceps, working our shoulders, a little bit of chest here. Remember, underhand grip, same exact thing if you're doing it seated. You are up in 2, 1, go. That tension is how we get those muscles to activate. You are halfway. You got 10. Almost there. 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Go ahead and make your way to the ground or to your mat. Going into some abs and some core. We will go into a suitcase crunch. So suitcase crunch is going to look like this. Upper body comes off the ground, lower body comes off the ground. Elbows and knees meet in the middle. So notice with my upper body, I'm not fully coming up, just my shoulder blades off the ground to meet in the middle. Okay? If you're going to do this standing, I want you to still go hands behind head, alternating, meeting in the middle, same thing seated. Hands behind head, meeting in the middle. Alrighty? In 3, 2, 1, go. This is your first of 3 stations on the ground, so get comfortable here. It won't be that comfortable, don't worry. You are halfway. You got 10. 3, 2, 1. Nice work. If you are going to stay on the ground, go ahead and flip it over to your belly. We are going into a Superman. That Superman going to look like this. Up, big squeeze, back down. Upper body comes up, lower body comes up, and then back down. Working my lower back here, my glutes, hamstrings, entire posterior. Okay, if you want to do this standing, I want you to have something to kind of hold on to, and we're just going to go leg kicks back. That'll still activate this posterior. Okay, if you're going to do this seated, a little bit different. I actually want you to go arms up, extend back, then crunch forward. I'm going to show you from the side. Extend back, crunch forward, working that lower back and core here. Focus on those positions. Keep it tight. We ready? In 3, 2, 1, go. Squeeze and hold for a second at the top. You're halfway. You got 10. In 3, 2, 1. Nice work. Good news, you can stay exactly where you are. That can only mean a few things. Today, it means push-ups. Okay, so I'm going to walk you through your options. Option 1 will be a plank position push-up. Okay, option 2 will be a kneeling push-up. Option 3, push up against the wall. And then option 4, if you would like to do it seated, grab that towel, elbows out, pressing out, tension on that towel, pulling back in. Remember the push-ups working the chest and shoulders here, so we'll get that same effect by using the towel. Okay, I think I'm stalling now. We ready? 3, 2, 1, go. 1 minute on the clock. Modify as you need to. You're halfway. You got 10. I'm doing 2 at a time here. 3, 2, 1. Nice job. We are finished on the ground. Slowly make your way up. Take your time. Coming up, we got a hip abduction. That's bringing the leg away from my body. So, gonna look like this. Okay, strengthening my hip here, also working a little bit of balance. So, as always with a balance exercise, if you want to hover over something just in case, please feel free to. Here's the deal with these. I want you to think about that ankle bone going to the ceiling. So don't want you to ever get to the point where your shoelaces are pointed up. Shoelaces stay forward, ankle bone goes up. Also, want you to make sure that as this left leg raises, my upper body does not tilt to the right. Okay, that's not working my hip anymore because I'm using my upper body to help. Want to stay as vertical as possible as I raise that leg. You got it? We'll go 30 seconds and then we'll switch. Same thing, seated. Gonna bend that leg a little bit though and open out. You ready? In 2, 1, go. Doesn't have to be fast. Actually, the slower you go, the more balance work you'll get. You are halfway, switch legs. You got 10. Three, 2, 1. Nice work, guys. All right, we got one cardio station and then we get water. Cardio station. We got 2 different moves put together. We've done this once before. I absolutely hated it, so you probably did too. Here's the deal. It's gonna go jack, jack, then 4 high knees. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's option 1. Option 2 will be either a jumping with a march instead of a jumping high knee, or a stepping 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so you do not have to jump for this, especially those high knees. That's a lot of impact on your legs. So if you want to march instead, totally fine. If you're doing this seated, it's going to be the same thing. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. You got it? We got 1 minute to water. You're up in 2, 1, go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. You are halfway. 30 seconds to water. Totally fine to march. You got 10. 3, 2, 1. Round 1 done. Get some water. Good work, guys. Alrighty, team, we are right back into it with round 2. Station 1 was that wide squat to narrow. Remember with this, totally fine to stand all the way up and step in instead of jumping, wide to narrow, okay? If you're gonna do this seated, I'm gonna go wide kick, kick, in, narrow kick, kick, out, wide, wide, narrow, narrow. Should we start round two? Let's do it, guys. In 3, 2, 1, 1 minute on the clock. These feel like they take a long time to get to halfway, to me, but you are halfway. You got 10. In 3, 2, 1. Woo! Nice job. Going into that single leg RDL. One leg planted, other one comes back, and then I drive forward. Okay, if you're gonna do this seated, we'll go curl, big squeeze at the back, 30, and then we'll switch. Alrighty, working on our balance, working on our posterior chain. In 2, 1, go. You are halfway, switch sides. You got 10. 3, 2, 1. Done there. Nice job. Grab that towel. Going into a bicep curl to press. Whether you are standing or seated, gonna look like this. Curl, press, tension on that towel the whole time. Remember, if you do not want to go overhead, we'll go curl, press out. Alrighty. In 2, 1, go. Keep that tension. You are halfway. This one feels nice now compared to those last ones. You got 10, pull it apart, finish it out. In 3, 2, 1. Nice work. Go ahead and make your way to the ground or to that mat. Okay, and we're going into a suitcase crunch. Suitcase crunch. Feet come off the ground. Upper body comes off the ground. Elbows and knees meet in the middle. If you're gonna do this standing, we'll go hands behind head and then still meeting in the middle. Okay, same thing seated. Alrighty. In 2, 1, go. You are halfway. You got 10. And 3, 2, 1. Good work. Flip it over onto your belly, going into that Superman. Upper body comes up, lower body comes up, squeezing at the top, then releasing back down. Okay? If you're going to do this standing, we'll go leg kick back. Excuse me. If you're going to do this seated, arms come up, and I'm extending and then hollowing my body, okay? All right, in 3, 2, 1, go. You are halfway. You got 10. 3, 2, 1. Nice job. You can stay exactly where you are. Going in to that beloved push-up. Here are your options. Starting with a plank position push-up. Option 2 will be a kneeling push-up. Option 3, push up against the wall. And then finally 4, we'll be seated with a towel, elbows wide, tension on that towel, pressing out and in. It's 1 minute, we can do it. 3, 2, 1, go. You're halfway. You got 10. 3, 2, 1, done. Nice work. Make your way up slowly. Going into that side leg abduction. Body stays vertical, ankle bone to ceiling. Remember, the slower I go, the more balance work I get. Okay? 30 seconds in, we will switch. If you're going to do this seated, same thing, except I want you to think about more of a 90-degree angle with your leg, and then opening there. Still getting that hip work. We ready? 2, 1, go. You're halfway, switch legs. You got 10. 3, 2, 1. Nice work. We got 1 cardio station to water. That cardio, remember, I got 2 jumping jacks to 4 high knees. So option 1 will be 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Option 2 will be stepping. Okay. That's 1, 2, and then 4. Option 3 will be a seated jack. Still want you to get those arms going. Still get those high knees marching, okay? If you want to combine options, so if you want to do a jumping jack, but then a marching high knee, please feel free to do what will work for you, but figure it out quick. You are up in 2, 1, go. 1 more minute to water. You are halfway. Keep it up, guys. You got 10. 3, 2, 1. Take a breather, get some water. Good work. Alrighty, guys, last round. Let's go ahead and knock it out. 8 more minutes of work, starting with those wide to narrow squats. Jump wide, jump narrow. If you want to step instead of jump, totally fine, but you're still doing a wide to narrow. If you're going to do it seated, wide kick, in, narrow kick. Okay? Last minute here. They're not easy, I know. You are up in 2, 1, go. Get to halfway and then shake it out if you need to. You are halfway, 30 more seconds. You got 10. In 3, 2, 1. Ooh, that burns. Moving on to that single leg RDL. I'm going to start on this side this time. Hinging over. Keeping that body flat. Then driving back. Okay, if you're going to do this seated, we'll go curl, big squeeze, then switch halfway through. Alrighty, in 3, 2, 1, go. You're halfway, go ahead and switch. You got 10. In 3, 2, 1. Good work. Finish with those. Grab that towel. Going into a towel, bicep curl to press, either standing or seated. Tension on the towel. Curl up, press overhead, keeping that tension as I bring it down. Okay, if you don't want to go overhead, we'll press out. Totally fine. You ready? 2, 1, go. Last round, really keep that tension. See if you can pull a little bit harder than you did in the previous rounds. You are halfway. Keep it up, shoulders burning. You got 10. In 3, 2, 1. Nice work. Lose the towel for a moment. Make your way to the ground for that suitcase crunch. Feet come up, upper body comes up, elbows and knees meet in the middle. If I'm going to stand, hands come behind my head. Okay, crunching and tucking in. Same thing seated. Crunching and tucking in. We got it. In 3, 2, 1. 1 minute on the clock. Last chance to directly work our abs. You are halfway. You got 10. Finish it out here. Three, 2, 1. Good work. Flip it over on your belly. Going into those Superman raises. Arms come up, legs come up, big squeeze at the top, then release back down. If you're going to do this standing, we'll go leg, kick back, squeezing our posterior. If you're going to do this seated, we'll go arms up and over, extend back, punch in. Okay, opening up that back, still working our core and lower back. We got it. Last chance here in 3, 2, 1, go. You are halfway. You got 10. In 3, 2, 1. Good work. Stay where you are. Oh, we got one more set of push-ups. Here are your options. Plank position, kneeling, okay, wall push-up, or if you're going to do it seated, we will go towel, wide elbows, lots of tension, pressing out, pulling back in. Last time here, guys, we can do it. 3, 2, 1, 1 minute of push-ups. Feel free to break if you have not caught on by now. I totally am. Rest when you need it. You are halfway. You got 10. In 3, 2, 1. Finished with push-ups. Make your way up. Going into that leg abduction. Body stays vertical. Ankle bone goes toward ceiling. Slow and controlled. Working that hip, also working the opposing leg balance. Okay? If you're going to do this seated, leg comes to 90 degrees, and I'll open that way, just a little movement. Okay? In 3, 2, 1, go. Brings that heart rate down a little bit, just to bring it right back up in a minute. And then we're finished. You are halfway, switch legs. You got 10. In 3, 2, 1. Good work. One more station. It's a tough one. We know those jumping jacks to high knees. Here are your options. 2 jumping jacks to 4 high knees. Also, of course, welcome to do it stepping. If you want to combine the 2, feel free to. Finally, if you're going to do it seated, we'll go 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Last minute, guys. Let's do it. 3, 2, 1. Finish it out. You are halfway. 30 more seconds of work, and you are finished with your workout. You got 10. Finish it. 3, 2, 1. Done. Good work, guys. Get some water and we will stretch. Alrighty, team, let's go ahead and stretch. That right leg comes forward. Slight bend in the knee, stretching that hamstring. Good work today. That was tough. Go ahead and go a little bit longer in that stance. Straighten the legs. And switch. That left leg comes forward, slight bend. A little bit longer, straighten the leg. Deepen that stretch a little bit. And come on up. Right leg goes back. Push those hip flexors forward. Extending the hips, stretching that quad. And cross it over, sit into the hips. And switch. That left leg comes back, hip flexors go forward. Sorry. Time to wake up. Cross that leg over, sit into the hip. And come on out, turn that head to the left. Tuck the chin. Turn it to the right. That right arm comes across. And over. Switch. Left arm comes across. Up and over. Alrighty, legs go a little bit wider, bend over, reach for the ground. As you come up, big arms, big inhale. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. And last one, inhale up. Happy Friday, guys. Good work today. Hope you have a wonderful weekend. I think it's supposed to be beautiful outside, so get outside. I will see y'all on Monday. Bye.